Hi children, welcome back to my video. Children, I got in the comment section that you are asking about the rounding of values and you are asking about the estimation method. So one of the topic I would like to cover, rounding of methods. See, initially rounding of methods, without knowing rounding of methods, you cannot do the estimation method. Okay, so first you need to know the round of methods. How to round off the values with their place values, first thing. Okay, now there are several things like to round off the value to its tens, to its hundreds, to its thousands. Okay, so like this, so on. Yes or no? Yes. First thing, whether it is a tens, whether you have to round off a thousands place value, whether it is you have to round off a lakhs place value or a crores place value, whatever may be the place value, I'll simply tell you in 2 steps to write. Your third step will be your answer actually. Okay, there are 2 simple steps to be followed which makes us easy to write our third step, our answer. So let us see what is that method first, rounding of methods. Let us take for example 4-digit number 3452. Okay, so your first step, listen carefully all of you. Your first step is write the place values on the top of it and circle the number which is to be rounded off. That means, suppose you are given this question 33,452 and you are asked to round off the tens place value. Tens, we'll see with the tens. Okay, for the same number we'll see hundreds and thousands also. You'll find the difference, that how to find it out. Now see, if you want to round off the tens, that means round the tens place value just with a pencil. Okay, so you are making it clear that you have to round off number 5. Okay, first step. So in your first step you should write the place values and circle the number. So this is our first step. You should write the place values on the top of the given number and circle the number which is to be rounded off. That is your first step. Your second step is check the next smallest place value, not the biggest, children. Listen carefully. Check, that means you have to check the next smallest place value. That means you should check always towards your right, not towards your left, because the left place values are all in an increasing order. The right place values are all in a decreasing order. So, you should check the next value. And when you are checking, you should check whether it is 5, more than 5 or less than 5. So, there are 3 categories to distinguish. It should be either 5, less than 5 or greater than 5. Okay. Now, among these 3 categories, this belongs to less than 5. If it is less than 5, you will write the number as it is. That means, you will write the beginning, starting number as it is. There will not be any change in the rounded off number, and the next remaining numbers, that means how many digits are there, they will be replaced by a 0. They will be replaced by a 0. Did you understand it? Yes. Now let us see the same thing, how it comes when it comes to an 100 place. Yes. Now, same thing. The first thing is you have to write the place values. So already place values are written here. And then you need to round off the value which have to be rounded off. That means if you need 100, so round off hundreds now. Okay. So we have written the place values and we have rounded off the number. Now check whether the next, what is the next one here? Tens place, because we are rounding off the hundreds place. So the next smallest place value will be the hundreds. It is not 2s. Okay. So next one will be the, yes. Now this is 5. Yes. Yes. Children, if it is less than 5, there will not be any change and the remaining numbers after the rounding of numbers will be 0. But if it is 5 and greater than 5, what you have to do is, see, you will write the numbers, the previous numbers as it is. Will you write the previous numbers? No, you cannot write. Only if it is less than, you will write it like that. So if it is 5 and greater than 5, plus 1 will be added to the rounded off number. If it is 5, that means the next number to it, if it is 5 and greater than 5, plus 1 will be added. Now see how to write this number. 3, 4 plus 1, 5. So how many digits are there? 2 digits. So 2 zeros. That means this is the rounded off value for hundreds. And this is the rounded off value for tens. Is that clear, children? So both the things you understood. Less than 5 we got it in tens place, and 5 we got it in hundreds place. Yes, did you understand? Yes. Let us try this same thing with a large number. 3,42,785, right? 3,42,785. Let me take this number and let us round off with thousands. Okay? Yes. Now, as I told you earlier, write the place values on the top. So, what number should be rounded off, children? It is thousands place. So, round off that number thousands place. Yes. Now, what you will do next? Check the next lesser place value. What is the next one after thousands? We are having hundreds. So, check that value, hundreds value. Okay. And now see, write the left side numbers as it is. You will be writing them like same. 3 lakhs 4. And now see, when you are checking, is this number 5 or greater than 5? It is greater than 5. That means out of 3 conditions, it will satisfy one condition. That is, it is greater than 5. If it is greater than 5, you will add plus 1 to the rounded off number. You will add plus 1 to the rounded off number. So when you add a plus 1 to the rounded off number, 2 plus 1 becomes 3, and all the remaining numbers will become zeros. As there are 3 digits here, you should write 3 zeros here. Okay? So 3,43,000 is the rounded off value for this one. In thousands place. We have rounded off this for thousands place. Okay, children? Is it clear? Yes. Now, in the same way, this is a process actually which will be followed for any type of numbers, like whether it is a large number, for lakhs, for crores, or whatever it is. But actually there is another method hidden which will be even that method looks very easy for you, but it does not form a certain pattern. So let us see that. See, 3,250. Suppose if I need to round off the value of a hundreds. So if I need to round off the value of hundreds, if hundreds need to be rounded off. So what you should do, write the place values. This is a common step what you have to do. So, and then hundreds place value. Yes or no? That means write down in between which hundreds is this. That means 3,250. 3,200 and 3,300. There are 2 values here. Okay, there are 2 values here. So, and see 3,200 and 3,300. So, when there are 3,200 and 3,300, what is the next place value? It is tens place value. Sure. When it is tens place value, what will happen, This is 5. So, it will go to the greater side. That means 3,300 will be the greatest number. So, this will be the rounded off values for 100. Okay? Is it clear, children? Yes. Now, what you have to do is 3,200 and 3,300. So, there are 2 numbers. So, please do identify and follow the method which are given. So, these 2 steps are very much easy and they are very flexible for you in order to complete all the other things. That means whether to compare a tens place value or a hundreds place value or a thousands place value, it makes you much easier for you to calculate the rounded off values.